Welcome to the ultimate graveyard of giants, where 200.00-ton fortresses of steel lie silent under the burning sun, waiting for their final, dramatic transformation today. Here at the edge of the world, these oceanic titans find their resting place, transforming the shoreline into a vast landscape of iron and salt spray. Look up at these steel cliffs that once braved the fiercest Atlantic storms, now standing motionless as the tide washes over their battle-scarred and weathered skin. Small but determined, the workers ascend the heights of these metal beasts, beginning a journey to dismantle the history forged within these heavy, industrial iron plates. Meet the Liebherr 984, a 120-ton monster designed to tear through history. Its 671 horsepower engine growling as it prepares to consume the legendary steel giants. The air fills with the scent of diesel and the sound of awakening power as the dissection of these massive maritime legends begins under the orange sky. Temperature rises to 3.500 degrees Celsius as the thermal blade bites deep, turning hardened steel into soft butter with the precision of a master surgeon's hand. This is the point of no return, where raw heat meets cold iron, slicing through decades of naval engineering to release the spirit of the mighty ship. It takes immense precision and raw power to dissect a hull that has survived 30 years of ocean gales, now surrendering to the relentless force of gravity. A heavy thud echoes across the beach as the massive plate falls, a thunderous impact that signals the successful removal of a giant piece of the puzzle. Witness the satisfying flow of liquid fire, a mesmerizing dance of destruction where solid metal becomes a river of light, burning away the old for the new. Step inside the hollowed remains of the Titan, where the skeletal structure is exposed to the sunlight for the first time since it was built long ago. The grandeur of the past meets the brutality of the present as the luxury suites and elegant halls are stripped down by cold, unfeeling mechanical claws today. Every chandelier and every piece of fine decor is sacrificed, their elegance shattered in an instant to make way for the cycle of industrial recycling and rebirth. The music of the past is silenced forever as the heavy tracks grind through the last remnants of luxury, leaving only the raw materials behind for salvage. Nothing is wasted in this graveyard, as every fragment of the ship's former glory is collected, sorted, and prepared for its next life in a different form. What once hosted thousands of guests in comfort is now a hollow shell, a palace of memories being dismantled piece by piece with clinical and efficient force. The command center, where captains once steered through storms, is now just another section of scrap, destined to be melted down and forged into something entirely new. We enter the heart of the beast, the 14-cylinder two-stroke engine that once moved continents, now standing silent and ready for its final, heavy industrial dissection. Each piston is a monument to engineering, a massive component that channeled the power of 100,000 horses, now being disconnected from its mechanical life forever. The lifeblood of the machine still clings to the gears, a dark reminder of the power that once surged through these massive metal arteries during long voyages. With a groan of straining chains, the massive engine is hoisted toward the sky, leaving a void in the ship where the heartbeat of the Titan resided. It takes specialized skill to take apart this 100.000 horsepower giant, ensuring every high-grade metal part is recovered and ready for the intensive recycling process ahead. The silence is heavy where the roar of engines once dominated, a ghost of industrial power lingering in the hollowed-out cavern of the ship's deepest belly. Piece by piece, the heaviest components are removed, concluding the surgical operation on the ship's heart before the final phase of the steel's remarkable recycling begins. Efficiency at its finest defines this stage, as rusted ship plates are compressed into dense cubes, ready for the furnaces to melt them into high-grade liquid. A dance of gravity and magnetism unfolds as thousands of small steel fragments are gathered instantly, creating a surreal image of metal rising toward the heavy crane. The crushing symphony of the shredder ensures that every bit of the vessel is utilized, leaving no waste behind in this relentless pursuit of industrial efficiency. Even secondary scrap like old vehicles are consumed by these machines, joined with the ship's steel to form the foundation of our future modern urban infrastructure. From a rusted ship to high-grade rebar for new skyscrapers, the cycle of steel never ends, proving that destruction is merely the first step toward a rebirth. Within this block lies the history of the seas and the strength of the mountains, waiting to be forged once again into something vital and incredibly strong. As the sun sets on the flaming avenue, the silhouettes of these modern-day scavengers stand tall against the skeletal remains of a once proud ocean-going fortress. A fiery end leads to a metallic rebirth in this art of industrial anatomy, where every spark extinguished marks the beginning of a brand new industrial cycle. This was the Flaming Avenue, a journey through the heart of giants. Join us next time for more incredible stories of destruction and the beauty of rebirth.